All right, everyone. We're going to give this live stream a try. Just had a very good Instagram live with Chandler a few months ago. Not just talking about the halves, but the boycotting that's going on, the Steve Harvey Monique thing, and we'll just see if notifications get sent out right now. It is 1:43 p.m. on Saturday. At the moment, it looks like the rain. It looks like we got a wintry mix, rain, sleet, and snow in my area. So let's see what happens. And if you can see and hear me okay, just send me a quick message, let me know. And this is a freestyle live stream. We can talk about anything. This isn't just the haves and the have nots. This isn't just about if loving you is wrong. This is about anything that's been going on in the news that I know a little something about, So I see we got about 30 some people here. Excuse me, 22. I can see and hear you. Okay, sound is good. Perfect. All right. How's everybody doing today? Everything's going well on this end. Just taking a short break because I've done a lot of stuff lately, and I still got a lot of things I need to get done, but let's just take it slow instead of rushing. It's only Saturday. I still got tomorrow to do stuff as well, but yeah. Hey, everybody. And you want to get the conversation started, get some topics rolling? I'll just let you all lead the conversation. I'll respond, and we'll go from there. And as always, just give this video a thumbs up. Just click the thumbs up button. That's all you got to do. And yeah, I'm doing good. Everything's pretty much chill on this end. Not much going on yet. Ooh, we'll see if I feel like going out or something tonight. I don't want to spend a lot of money, though. I get paid next week, but I spent a lot of money over the past week. What about Tyler Perry's Too Close to Home? It got canceled. That's pretty much the easiest way to put it. I did a video on that a couple weeks ago. Just low ratings, and it was done. Hey, Brittany, what's going on? Yeah, Too Close to Home, just gone. For better or worse, that ended. Love Thy Neighbor, low ratings. The Pains, probably the same case because, well, again, low ratings. They didn't even film a season 2 yet. They didn't. The show hasn't been renewed, so I feel like that speaks volumes to, you know what? Instead of Tyler Perry bringing the show back, let's just as OWN create a new series to take its place, which actually is a smart idea considering the fact that, well, Tyler Perry's leaving. Will President-elect turn to his assistant for comfort? Are you talking about Charles and Landon? The weather right now is pretty calm. It was snowing, sleeting, and raining a few hours ago, or about an hour ago. Never cared for the Pains, but love Too Close to Home. Yeah, a lot of people said that. Yeah, Charles and Landon. We'll see. I did like the scene between the two. What do you think about Tyler Perry getting rid of Max's? Could you elaborate on that? Max's? Medea. Oh, personally, I've been over the Medea character for years now. I mean, Tyler Perry's obviously moving on to different things, which is good. I applaud that. And he said it time and time again. I don't want to be her age playing the character. And I'm not saying Medea didn't bring him to where he is today, but as somebody who grew up watching all the plays and the movies and stuff, the Medea character is a bit redundant to me. I'm not saying the movies don't do well at the box office because the Medea films do a lot better than the Tyler Perry films. The other films he works on where Medea isn't included. But at the same time, that leads to and this isn't me talking about the whole, yeah, it's just Tyler Perry in a wig and a dress, dancing for the white man and, making black people look goofy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about Medea as a character. I feel like I've kind of grown tired of Medea, but that doesn't mean Medea hasn't said a lot of meaningful things to touch people's lives. I'm not saying that whatsoever. Medea Goes to Jail, probably one of my favorite Tyler Perry plays because of the wisdom she was giving Sonny in that film. So yeah, Medea has definitely impacted my life, but in terms of being a fan, I feel like I've grown tired of it, but that is just my opinion. Any other thoughts here? Yeah, we got a little less than 30 people, so I'm going to assume notifications didn't go out, but we'll just treat this like it was 100 people watching. So, if you have any questions, this is the time. So, Catherine goes to jail when? It's not confirmed, but my guess would be in season 7. That's just a guess on my part. Permanently, she goes to jail. I don't know if it's permanent now. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't think I think Tyler Perry has gone too far with making Benny get in his mother's bed while her boyfriend gets out. That was really stupid. Who you think is going to die this season? I'm iffy about Sarah because the fact that Gia was just written off, not even written off, she just vanished. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Madison isn't going anywhere. Justin isn't going anywhere. None of the main cast, like on the banner, they're not going anywhere. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, I don't think Alice is going to die. I don't think RA is going to die. What do you think of them changing the date for If Loving You Is Wrong? They better. Yeah, William, if you saw my last couple videos on it, I pretty much go into full detail. I think I'm angrier about the fact that OWN put out February 27th and then they changed it to the 19th and 20th because that's confusing a lot of people. Marketing wise, it makes sense because the haves and have-nots mid-season finale is on the 19th. If Loving You Is Wrong comes on right after that for a 2-night event, and then it'll take over the reins for a while the haves and the have-not is gone. Marketing wise, it's brilliant, but I hate the way that they confuse people. I like to know about Hannah and Derek as Candace's father. We'll probably find out in the mid-season finale, maybe. And then the bigger question is, even if Derek has a lion tattoo, does that mean he's the same man that raped Hannah and is Candace's father? Who knows? I can't believe Gia's gone like they didn't say how. Exactly. And it's not that she got killed off. She's just gone. What's going to be interesting is when we find out Celine's people killed Amanda. Jim was giving her all that money for the kids, and she was living the projects. I don't think she spent a penny of that money. I am convinced that she just lived off of her paycheck as the maid, because she even told Wyatt, my son Carlos had to work to work his way through college, and I'm just like, Jim is giving you millions of dollars if you accumulate all the child support between Carlos and little Jimmy. So you're still living in the projects. What's going on here? But like I said, if Gia could just be written off the show, the same could be said for RK, Sarah, Celine, Tony, and I'm just spitting out examples here. Because it would have been different if Gia was a character from, season 3 or season 2, but this is a recent season. No, this isn't the last season. Notification gang. Well, I don't think the number of people on here mean that notifications went out. I see we got 30. It's time for Tyler Perry to write in and let Hannah finally be happy with Derek. I agree. I agree. We got over 30 people, so it looks like the people are coming in now. I do believe that when it comes down to it, that I'm interested in a couple things next week. Oh, hang on. Well, Gia, Tony, Celine, the girl's grandfather got word off too. Yeah, little Lizzie's mother, who really wasn't that important, but Michael was. Byron just got kicked out of Hannah's party and then just left. The detective from season 1. I'm late. We're only 9 minutes in. Don't worry about it. There are just so many examples of that, and I think that's pretty sad. The undercover cop, yeah, I agree. But to be honest, I would rather characters be written off instead of killed off, It's not like Tyler Perry has to have everybody die who he feels he doesn't have a way of writing them off of the show. It really is sad, because there are a lot of characters who I wish didn't get killed off because Tyler Perry could have just written them out. Like Amanda is a perfect example. Put her in an institution. That's all you had to do. You didn't have to kill her off, because now you created the drama of, oh my God, who killed Amanda? Her death impacted so many characters. But you really haven't followed up on that. All you said is like, the most recent thing was, oh, Jennifer Salson thinks it was a homicide. Oh, the bullets used to kill Jennifer were the same bullets used to kill Amanda. But that doesn't really do anything, That's why I think about that. Man, I would have loved to see what happened with Jennifer and David. There would have been history between exactly, Timothy. My point exactly. There are just so many things where Tyler Perry kind of hints that there is more to a character, but then they get killed off and it's never revisited. It's like, yeah, you have the oh, now it's going to be the criers going down for the Jennifer Salson murder, but that doesn't really do much for Jennifer as a character. You see what I mean? There's a difference. And I didn't do this video yet because this episode from this week was so damn good, in my opinion. I wanted to do a video talking about Tyler Perry sacrificing character, continuity, and consistency for craziness. It's all about what can I do to make the next season finale or mid-season finale bigger, shocking, deadlier than the last one, instead of changing the characters. Because if you really look at, even with War, I'm not even going to go into it, man, because I can go on an entire rant about why I hated what they did with Warlock. You just talk about the fact that Tyler Perry is all about the flashy rather than consistent characters. Look at the characters, like the main cast, you know, Hannah, Benny, Candace, Wyatt, Jim, Catherine, Veronica, Jeffrey, David. Look at the characters now versus season one. How much has really changed? They've been through a lot, but how much has really changed about the characters? Some of them have regressed a lot in terms of their personalities and whatnot. Oh yeah, and I know somebody might have asked, but I feel like oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about that live action Kim Possible movie. I did not watch it, but yeah. The girl jumping off the roof had to be pregnant for 2 years, Melissa. Well, that makes sense because Antoinette, Dear White People, has skyrocketed. She's off to bigger and better things. But I feel like, to be honest with Melissa, I don't think they could have done anything without killing her off, because no matter what, Veronica would have kept coming after her. So it was sad to see her get killed off, but at the same time, I think Tyler Perry had nothing else to do with Melissa, so I'll let that one slide. Not to say that I didn't like the fact that she was killed off. I didn't like that, but yeah. Is Veronica and David are going to get back together? I don't know. I feel like David is trying to manipulate her. And also, I've heard nothing back from Owen in regards to the dispute with my videos, but I decided just to put the trailers in there again. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Who cares? Hey, Andre, what's going on? So I just responded to some messages real quick. I didn't like the theme song they had from the first season. I mean, it was a bit generic. I liked them when they spiced things up. And another thing, we still don't know how Veronica ended up the way she is. She has, once again, Timothy, like, I just stopped talking about it. Like, I got tired of bringing up how I wanted more backstory, how I wanted her mother to show up. I'm just over it. That's not to say I wouldn't still want it to happen, but I'm just tired of talking till I'm blue in the face and we're not getting any payoff. It's going to, I'll be going to the play next week. I'm so excited. You got to tell me how it is, man. You really got to tell me. Hey, Cameron, what's up? Again, that's why we need a prequel series or movie. I agree. I definitely agree with that. I like how you got the Veronica as your thumbnail, Cameron. That's pretty cool. Kind of like a counter to Candace. What do you think of these scenes in Tyler Perry's Haves and Have-Nots that force sex between characters like Catherine and the hotel manager and Justin? I don't think I could stomach it anymore. I've gotten to the point where I just don't care. But it's not about the sex. It's just the fact that these characters are acting so out of character that makes any sense. I mean, remember me? Cedric Reacts. What's up? I can't really see your thumbnail on my iPod, so it's small. Did we meet at the middle school? Because I'm pretty sure I recognize the name. Hey, Cheryl, what's going on? Yeah, I see notifications probably did not go out, but I think some people probably clicked on the channel and now they're joining the live. Yeah, so guys, there's just so much to discuss here. I feel like when it comes down to it, oh, that's because she's my favorite character. Eh, top 10 for me, probably. I don't know. But what I liked about this episode, from the 70s, also, Owen needs to get together about if loving you is wrong. As fans of the show, I'm extremely upset and annoyed. I agree. Tired of so many gay scenes. Why can't we have a season where Catherine and Jim working together? They really need something like that. They really do. See, I'm like, it's not me being homophobic and whatnot. It's just the fact that I don't like the whole craziness over character. Like, give me a reason to care about these characters, gay, straight, whatever you want to call it. It's just the fact that when it's really forced just to satisfy a demographic, it's pretty dumb. Shut up, Jeremy. No, it's my channel. Ha ha ha. But I feel like it really does say a lot about the quality of the show declining. But look at this episode from the 70s. I loved it. We had a lot of different character interactions that we've never seen before or we haven't seen in some time. Not to mention Veronica and Catherine. People were saying the scene was a bit lackluster. I can see why, but I actually love the scene because it wasn't about them bashing chairs over each other's head or getting into a fight. It was just subtlety, and I like that. And like Veronica kept saying, it was good to see you, Catherine. Yeah, because we haven't seen you two together in a while. And they've both been through a lot of stuff lately. Hey everyone, what's up? Friday, my favorite day of the week, except for Saturday. I think I prefer Saturday morning. Even if I sleep in, it's like, yo, that was pretty good. One character I wish we could have seen more of was Maggie. Yeah, I love me some Maggie Day. Maggie. And plus, Jennifer was a lot better than George in terms of being a DA determined to bring down the criers. RK is now my favorite. Yeah, I love RK. Whenever he comes on screen, I know I'm in for a good laugh. I love RK. I love this past week's episode as well as the previous week. I forgot what I scored the last day. What was it? Power Struggle? Yeah, I think that episode wasn't as good as this week. Yeah. I think it was decent, but it wasn't that great. Oh, yeah, that's the one where Jim choked Sarah and then she was with wine and stuff. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Steve Harvey, Monique, boycotting. We still haven't gotten a synopsis for enough. I know. It's crazy. I feel like do you think Veronica will make good on her threat to Justin? Without a doubt. I think that RK testifying is a issue. Steve is a sellout. There's none to discuss there. Yeah, some of his words really weren't lining up, but at the same time, it's like, well, I don't know. I don't know. I do feel like there is a certain way to go about doing things, but that is just my opinion. I love that scene between Catherine and Veronica because the last time we saw them was in Enemy Called Trust and they burned the crier state down. Can you give your thoughts on the Monique situation? I must have missed your. I actually did a video on that that's posted. Yes, I don't make sense about four scenes. Okay, let's shift gears, guys. We're talking Steve Harvey and Monique. What are your thoughts on Floyd Mayweather still buying Gucci? What's up, man? I think Veronica will try out. Oh, yeah. This is just a random hammer I bought at Dollar Tree. I had to put something together. I think this is like a strong rubber or something. It's just something to play, with my hands while I'm doing this. He basically saying money trumps integrity, which is stupid. Steve made a lot of sense to me. Okay, let's talk about the boycotting stuff first. Go to my Instagram. I had a very good discussion with Chandler a few minutes ago before I started this live, and we talked about the Monique thing, boycotts, and everything. So you go to Instagram Live, and it's there. Let me give just some quick thoughts. I feel like the term boycott does not have the same strength or power that it used to. Back in the day, like the sit-ins and, black versus, colored versus whites only, that kind of thing. I felt like the term growing up learning in school, the limited amount they would teach us about, boycotting was really about social injustice, you know? Like a person or group of people being dehumanized for whatever reason. Nowadays, it seems like, given the fact that we live in such a opinionated culture, but at the same time, people getting offended by everything, you want to throw boycott Chick-fil-A, Gucci, Starbucks, whatever. It doesn't have the same power because now it's gotten to the point where, are we boycotting the Super Bowl? Are we boycotting? Yeah, I got a haircut. I don't know if Jim is going to retaliate to Hannah slapping him. But I feel like when it comes down to it, boycotting is such a. We live in a day and age where social media, well, news in general is very weird. And I'm not pulling a Trump calling fake news. A lot of times when people see a headline, they have a knee-jerk reaction to the headline instead of getting the full story. Like when people say they said something racist, boycott. Let me get some more intel. Did they really say something racist, or did somebody misinterpret the way somebody said or did something? Just like the whole Starbucks thing. Personally, I'm not a coffee drinker. I've only had one cup of coffee in my life. That was when I was still working at the call center, and they were just giving away coffee. My boss was like, yo, man, you look really tired, which I kind of always do. And I had a cup. That was good enough for me. The only time I've been to a Starbucks, yeah, I know, right? What? Was when I was on campus at Liberty, there was a Barnes& and Noble Starbucks combo. I might get like a little dessert, like a brownie or something, because I had like, you know, meal points and whatnot, but I never bought coffee. So what was it, last year when those, the two black guys got arrested because that employee thought they were up to no good? I wouldn't have boycotted Starbucks because that was the act of one person not reflecting the entire Starbucks franchise. So when I hear the word boycott, I really have to know exactly why there's a boycott. And even there's something going down where, oh, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Ollie's, I don't know if I can boycott that stuff because, well, that's what I can afford. So I don't know if I can compromise my living situation, if you will, how and where I get stuff because of what's going down. So I feel boycott is something that has really lost its significance today compared to like the 60s, 70s, and 80s because boycott is just being tossed around without any real power behind it. That's my opinion. Okay, did you see that old video of Steve saying he would act like a monkey for money? Hang on, that made me look at Steve in a different light. Wasn't that I could be wrong, wasn't that the special Still Tripping? I remember he did Don't Trip, He Ain't Through with Me Yet. I love that one. Then he did a follow-up called Still Tripping, and he was talking about Michael Claude Duncan. Oh, I don't mean to get off subject. I am a superhero animated fan. I've never played Zelda. But yeah, Michael Claude Duncan, he was talking about Planet of the Apes. He's like, if you paid me $4 million, I'd be the best damn monkey you ever seen. Oh, I mean, I took that more of a joke rather than him being serious. But then again, literally, if you're being paid a few $1,000,000 to play a monkey in a movie called Planet of the Apes, damn right I like a monkey. And I don't want to sound like a sellout, but come on now. I think look, all I'm saying is this. All these people up here talking about boycotting this and that, everyday people, if somebody weighed $5 million in their hands for doing a specific role, like, yo, playing a KFC commercial, a Popeyes commercial with the chicken, you damn right. I eat chicken all the time. People stereotype, but black people eat chicken. I don't care. Look, I saw this great meme the other day. It's like, would you take $200 if somebody called you ugly? Like, hey, I want to pay you $200 if you will let me call you ugly. And it's like, damn right, I'll take that $200. I might be ugly, but I'm not stupid. People will talk about you till the day that you die for absolutely nothing. For no reason, they'll talk about you for free. I might as well get paid for it. Now, I know that sounds a bit sellouty and whatnot. I'm just being completely honest here. People are going to say stuff about you that don't even know you. People will just label you because of the color of the skin, the way that you look, your gender, what you believe in, without even knowing you. So damn it, hey, call me a sellout, whatever. I got some money in the bank. People, it's like the Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish situation. We can't really boycott all these companies because we need those to survive unless black people make their own businesses to replace them. Um, and I'm going to throw this out here and hang with me. The R. Kelly situation. Oh, you better not listen to R. Kelly. Okay, so for the people who say, I'm no longer going to purchase R. Kelly music, I'm not going to stream R. Kelly music, how far are you going with that? What about the songs he's written on? What about the songs he's recorded and produced for other artists? That man has a hell of a catalog. All those favorite songs in your playlist from Michael, not to mention so many other people, are you not going to listen to them? And I'm just throwing that out there. So tread carefully when you use the word boycott or cancel. That's all I got to say on that. But yeah, talking about Steve Harvey and Monique. Some companies we can do about, but some we need to basically thrive. Well, I see. I agree. I agree. It's like boycott Walmart. The hell I am. Shit. I was at Walmart twice yesterday. We got two different Walmarts. I got one on Lakeside Drive, no, Old Forest Road, and one on Ward. So I might browse around. So yeah, and it's just like I'm going to be completely honest here, and don't take this the wrong way. If I decided not to watch the Super Bowl, which I did, and I actually slept through it because I went to bed like at 7 that Sunday. If everybody's like, boycott the Super Bowl, if I don't watch it, what will happen? Seriously. In my opinion, there has to be some legitimacy, how you come across representing what you say, how you say it, and take it personally. That is very true. That is very true. Do you practice what you preach or not? Because like I said before, all these people preaching, saying, boycott this and do that, you're a sellout. If somebody gave them money for doing the exact same thing they're saying to protest against, good and well they ain't going to turn down $50,000, $500,000. So you really got to think about it. A lot of the people making a lot of noise about boycotting and stuff, they're usually not the ones in that position of power that have the money and whatnot. The people they call sellouts are the ones who have millions of dollars comfortably in the bank. And the people who aren't are the people that feel wronged or don't have what the other person's having. Now, I'm not saying there aren't injustices out there, because there are, but I'm just saying in general, money talks. I know that the game is set differently for those with this color skin. That's not a lie at all. I like R. Kelly. I choose to separate his flaws from his talent. He is talented. I'm not going to lie about that, but the stuff he's done is inexcusable. But I'm not going to tell people to not listen to the music, because who am I to tell you what to do? I get up here and talk my opinion. I put some facts behind it as best I can, and I keep it moving. That's it. Yeah, so when it comes down to there are only a couple of people I have discussions like that with. So yeah, this is very interesting dialogue here. I rarely have conversations like that. Would you be done with R. Kelly if the tapes come out with him and another underage girl? I've never watched the original, and I don't plan on watching another. I did hear some about another one. I have no interest at all. That's one of those things where if I watched it, I probably couldn't unsee it, and I don't ever want to. No, I'm good. I'm good. But I ain't gonna lie. I believe I can fly. Space Jam, born in the '90s. That's my movie. Like, looking back, the movie itself, but the soundtrack was fire. I believe I can fly. You ain't telling me I can't listen to that song. Ignition, Step in the Name of Love. It's like going back to the Monique thing when she's like boycott Netflix. That's one thing I do agree with what Steve was saying. The boycott, it's like there are two things. You did things the wrong way. I agree. And even if you call Steve Harvey a sellout, I agree. It's like we have to move a certain way. Yeah, I agree. Jeffrey needs to sit down. We have to move a certain way that's different than white people. But on top of that, it's like basic knowledge, you really can't get on stage or do a video. Let's say you work at a Burger King, Dollar General, Burlington. I'm just throwing out random things of like the everyday working person. Let's say you worked at Belt and you decide to do a rant video about not getting a promotion, or you hate the job, and then you get fired from that job at Belk, and then you find it difficult to work at any other clothing store because you've been blacklisted. Why do you think that is? Oh, I didn't get her. Susie got a $50 raise over my raise. Like her raise was $50 higher than mine, even though I put in 5 years more work. That doesn't make any sense. This is an injustice, a boycott. Now this is a weekend live stream. So whenever I have a title that says something generic, that means we're talking about anything and everything, not just the haves and the have-nots. So if you get blacklisted from like working at Kohl's or J.C. Penney, and you're wondering, why am I blacklisted? This is an injustice. Not really, because you made a complete fool of yourself doing a video boycotting Belt, talking bad about it, then wonder why you're blacklisted. So my thing is this. I'm not saying Monique wasn't wrong. I'm not, because there's some stuff that I probably don't even know about compared to the research I've done. But I just feel like going on stage to tell these powerful people to suck your private parts if you had them, I don't think that was a smart move, because not only did they blacklist you, but I doubt that makes any other producer or director want to work with you, because you literally are proving the fact that you are difficult to work with. Yeah, we do have to move a different way than whites due to the racist system, because yeah, we are designed to fail. Steve should set up a class to teach blacks how to move in corporate America. Yeah. Steve Harvey was one of the reasons I quit my job. His book called Jump. I actually got it. Hang on a second. I don't know where Catherine's mother is. Oh, the book is on the other side of the room. But yeah, that book Jump really inspired me, in regards to quitting the job at some point and to doing my own thing, and it worked. So I'm not saying that Steve Harvey, call him a sellout call him a sellout if you want to, but he's creating opportunities and stuff like that, and so he has the money to prove it. So, I mean, look, I'm not saying you shouldn't stand up for yourself if you feel wrong, but I feel like there's a certain way to do it, because if you're losing money and, you don't have a job, but you're still talking about how somebody did you wrong, that's not going to change the fact that the person who did you wrong has 8, 9, 10-figure amounts in their bank account. What would Catherine's mom be like? Wait, didn't her mom die? I'm pretty sure her parents are dead. I think the only thing Catherine has living now are her siblings. I wonder who will run out of time in the episode out of time. Probably Benny with the interest money. Maybe Justin. Maybe Charles finding a date for the White House visit. I don't know. Yeah, man, but we got to move differently. So it's just like when I left Liberty. It's like if I did a complete video that went viral talking about liberties and justice, and I try to get another job at another school, obviously I probably wouldn't get hired because I called out liberty. What makes them think that I won't be able to do the same thing to them? It's like Netflix with the boycott with Monique. It's like $500,000. So yeah, I did see that we'll be seeing the president and first lady in the IMDb. So I did see that. Mitch is a simp. Wait, what? Will Pearl come back? I think she is. I don't know when, but I did hear she is coming back. I know I read that comment like SpongeBob when he's reading those curse words. It's like, Krabs is a... I can't wait till Tyler Perry makes merch for this show. It's not happening anytime soon. Melissa's mom, I don't know. I feel like, just like the whole Gia thing, they just got, thrown out. I heard they all agreed, Monique in private, but they wouldn't agree with her in public due to upsetting their white bosses, which is possibly why Tyler Perry's phone calls were leaked by Monique and her husband. But I don't feel like that was a good move. That is just my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because, oh, you're a fan of Tyler Perry, so you'll say anything to support him. Not really. I've talked about things I didn't like too, but I just feel like that wasn't a good move. Like, my thing is this: if I agree with you in public, or if I disagree with you in public, behind closed doors, I'm not going to bash you publicly. It's like if you looked at that interview with Steve Harvey and Monique, when Steve was like, I want to get together, the four of you all to like talk and to have them apologize, and then you apologize to them for bashing them, you can just look on her face like, what the hell are you talking about? Look, Yvonne, there are so many characters who have been on this show who still have storylines and they haven't come back for whatever reason, or those storylines have just not been revisited at all. Mitch does everything Candace and Benny says for him to be was, oh, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Anything else? I mean, this was a good live stream. I mean, for the number of people we had, I think we had a very good thing. I don't think they're going down. I feel like it's the setup for what's to come. I feel like that's the best way to put it. Best way to put it. Yeah, but guys, it's like it's like you would have to keep up with everything on your calendar. It's like, are we boycotting this today? Is the boycott over? I love Tyler Perry, but since he's been in Hollywood, he's changed. Well, I don't know what to say to that. Like, I don't really know him. That I never met the man, so I couldn't tell you. But there is this great video a black guy did on YouTube. I watched it. It's like 24 minutes long. He doesn't just talk about the Monique versus Steve Harvey thing. He goes really deep into it. And I'm going to share that on the community tab. I think you all should check it out. Broderick and Candace plan might backfire. I agree. Do you think Veronica and Jim will be dead or jail by the end of the show? Possibly. I just don't know how Tyler Perry would write it. What happened to Xena? Who? No. Huh? What? I feel like Candace might be the one to turn Mitch to an enemy. I agree. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this is a great live stream. I might do another one later this weekend if I have time, but I'm not going to take a nap, but I think I need to just relax for a bit before I start working on other things. I posted 13 videos last night or this morning, so you should be preoccupied for a while. I've done live streams on here and on Instagram. I ship Mitch and Benny again. That'll be pretty interesting. And all right, guys. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. I will talk to you soon. And as always, check out the new videos, share them around, and try not to blackball me on this channel. So I'm just trying to get 100,000. So hope everybody